Hey guys, Jacob here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys a bit of an inside scoop, something really cool that a few of you have been requesting. Now, as some of you may know, some of you might be new here, my name is Jacob and I own a company called The Inner Circle. Now, The Inner Circle is a coaching company for PTs, for coaches, for fitness businesses, and basically to keep it really simple, we just help them build hyper profitable businesses. We know the sales, marketing, and client acquisition tactics that are working in the market right now, and we give these to our clients to make it easy and effortless for them to build up and scale their businesses, no matter if they are a coach, a tennis trainer, a swim instructor, or a gym, right? So we work with a bunch of different people to help them unlock more sales, improve their marketing to make it easier and more effective, as well as giving them the client acquisition strategies to acquire, onboard, retain, and then upsell their client base. So guys, today I'm going to be giving you a bit of an inside scoop around how I run that company. Now, this isn't going to be tactical. This isn't going to show you guys how to get your next couple of clients. Now, other videos on my YouTube channel will do that, and we've got heaps more planned to come to you guys in the next few days and weeks. But today's video is just a bit of a fun one. Today's video is going to be showing you guys how I built the Inner Circle, how I manage a team of 6 remote employees, and how we have that daily communication. So if that stuff interests you, hang around, watch this video. If it doesn't, please feel free to go click on one of the more actionable videos on my channel to help you get better sales, better marketing, and better client acquisition. So let's dive in. Now, the first thing we are going to be looking at is a software called Monday.com. Now, this is a software that we have newly integrated to from Asana. And so between Asana and Monday.com, you guys should pretty much have an understanding that those two things are task management softwares. But the way I use Monday.com is actually a lot bigger than that. We have everything from our SOPs, our client or team wiki. We have our task management softwares, the projects that we are working on, our social media calendar, all inside of Monday.com. So I'm going to show you 2 softwares today, Monday.com and then how we use Slack. And so hopefully you guys can get a bit of value out of this. This first video here is going to be our team wiki. Now, this is actually one of the most boring pages I'm going to show you, so I'm going to get it out of the way first. Our team wiki is so that we can see a status of every employee inside of my business. So we have myself, we have JD, who is going to be our sales team representative. We have Danny, who is our admin and assistant that is going to help us with a bunch of different marketing stuff, with booking flights and accommodation for when I travel, for organizing things for our team meetings, organizing things for our client events. Danny is kind of our one-stop shop to helping us organize all of that. Next, we have Elisa, and her photo's not there at the moment, but Elisa is going to be another member of our sales team, which helps bring in new inbound appointments and have us doing more outreach just to get to know more people in this audience. Next, we have our video editor, who is actually currently a position that we have open right now for applications. So we have a few people in that role at the moment, just having a bit of a trial. One of them will actually be editing this video, but soon enough we'll have a permanent hired position there, and they will have a permanent position on this team. Next, we have our blog writer and editor, Jade, and she helps us with all of our written content. So when we're publishing blogs on our website, when we're writing PR press releases, she's our girl and she does all that kind of stuff, and she is amazing at her job. So this is just for me to keep track of everyone in our team and have a bit of a bio and a database on them. You'll see that some of the things here are kind of blocked out just because it's a bit more personal information, but regardless, that is our team, that's who we're working with, and that is what we are utilizing to scale the Inner Circle. Now, over the left-hand side here, we're going to dive into our team-wide task list. Now, it is currently the weekend, so the only person that should have tasks here right now is me. So this is going to be my task list of things that I'm trying to get done. And so you can see that as a business owner, this is quite a long list, right? Now, the video I'm shooting right now is actually on this list, but we have everything in here from, filming more video content for our clients, for setting up different Stripe access points for our course, having our active campaign video library built so our clients understand how to use email marketing. There's a lot of different stuff in here that I'm currently working on, and it is the weekend and I am in ISO because I've just been getting over COVID. So my list is way longer than normal because I do have that time to work on it. Now, as we scroll down, we have Danny, JD, Elisa, video editor, and Jade's tasks that are going to be barren because it's the weekend. There shouldn't be anything to do because these guys work incredibly hard and they get their stuff done on time, which means between Monday and Friday, they should have all those boxes ticked and those lists empty by Friday afternoon. Now, what this place does is, so on Monday, they can actually log in here and they can look and see what are Danny's tasks for the day. What are going to be JD's tasks for today, for this week? And it will assemble them here and I will assign them new stuff throughout the week for them to get done. And the coolest part is this is going to be our database, our home page for all of those tasks. So everyone knows A, what they need to do, but B, everyone can see what everyone else's plate looks like before they offload or delegate anything more to them. So I might look in here and go, wow, JD's got a lot of tasks. I'm actually going to take some of those and give them to Elisa, who is our second member of our sales team. I might go, whoa, okay, Jade's got a lot of things to write today. I'm actually going to get Danny to reschedule some of her other work so that she doesn't have to do it this week, but she can work on it next week. And so this is a good way to not only track what everyone's doing, what everyone's getting done, but also how hard they're working and how we can kind of spread that around to better manage it as a team. Now, the next thing I'm going to show you guys here is going to be our social media planner. This is kind of where I run my life by. And so we're actually in January at the moment. We also have February and March starting to be planned, but let me show you January. Now, here inside the inner circle, we teach a content strategy that has 6 to 7 main elements. We have character, authority, finity, action, value, problem awareness, and solution awareness based content. And so in here, the first thing you'll notice is that we have each day, the date that it should go out, and then the type of content we are posting on those days. Now, I've blocked it out, but what we do have here is going to be our post copy, where we actually write the post copy before we copy and paste it into our Facebook, Instagram, YouTube accounts, and then hit post. Over here, we have the editor and other help needed. So the editor by default is going to be me. But if I need help with any other parts of that post, maybe it's a YouTube video and I need it to be edited because I can't handle it, I can actually click other help and tag our video editor there. The image designer is going to be a file link where I can upload the image for that post once I have designed it in Canva or had someone on my team like Danny design it for me. Over here, we have the design status. And so when I write these posts in here, I actually put them in there even if I'm just thinking about them. And so I will start all of our posts as an idea. As they start to be developed, I'll write post has been written, so on and so forth. Photo has been created. From there, ready to schedule is when then Danny will get a notification in her Slack channel. She'll know that it's ready to schedule, and therefore she'll schedule it on our different platforms. So she will schedule it in our 3 main platforms. And then from there, she knows that when it goes live and she gets that notification, she can come back and actually click published, just so that I know nothing went wrong and everything is good to go for the next day. So this is going to be a really critical part of our business, and we run our lives by this social media calendar because, as you guys know, content is the one thing that's going to help people know, like, and trust you on the internet because they don't know you in real life. So content, if you are a business of any sort operating in the digital space, is going to be one of the most important pieces of the equation. Now guys, while we're here, if you are enjoying this content, why don't you just smash the like button below, hit subscribe, and just let me know by doing those actions that you are enjoying this content and enjoying this channel. Now, the one we're going to dive into next is actually going to be our YouTube creation task list area. Now, this area is going to have all the upcoming YouTube videos that I am planning and writing. So right here, we have the names of each video. Next, we have the writer, which is going to be me. I come up with the content. The next section is going to be editor. So when this video is ready to be edited, I will tag the video editor here and they will get an automatic notification telling them that there is a video to be edited. The next column is going to be the date I added these videos. There's content genre, which is going to tell the video editor and I what is the distribution of the topics that we are talking about on Instagram and YouTube, which is where these videos go. From there, we have the fun thumbnail design. Now, when I hand this video off to the editor, they're going to give me back an edited video, a thumbnail that is representative of that video, and they're going to give me 3 to 4 outtakes of shorter snippets of that video to go on my YouTube channel, and that all gets housed here inside of monday.com. So the thumbnail design will go here. The thumbnail status will be selected done when the task is done. The filming date is the date that I put in that I'm planning to create that video. And so I might be creating this video tomorrow, and so I'll actually select tomorrow. The publish date is when I want the video editor to have it back, reviewed, and ready to publish. And so I'll select the date in there that matters when I put this video in. From there, the status. It starts as an idea, but as I start to move this along to needs filming, needs editing, ready to publish, needs review, so on and so forth, different automations that I have inside of my business will be set off, notifying different people that need to do their different jobs to make this video happen. And so one of my favorite reasons and why we use monday.com is because of its sophisticated automation, which allows me to kind of move things around and kind of like get an idea of what stages each project is at and bring in help for each additional stage so that I'm not doing any of these projects alone. Once a task has been published, it will be moved down here to the published video database, which we'll be able to see all the videos that we have published this year. So far, we haven't published any, so there are none there. The last column we have here that really gets engaged with daily is going to be our blog writing content. Now, we publish blogs on our website every single week to help increase organic traffic from Google and SEO ranking. Now, if you don't know what those are, I'm actually planning on doing a video about why having a website could be a good idea or not be a good idea, and how important SEO is so that you just get free people walking into your website, kind of like a storefront situated in a busy street, all the way from Google straight into your shop, maybe looking at your products and services. So if you're interested in learning if you should have a website and then how to use SEO optimization to get free traffic that you don't have to pay for or don't have to work very hard for, then please just comment below SEO and I'll know that you want that video and I'll get that to you guys as soon as possible. Now, this is our blog writing content. And as I explained, that's for SEO benefits. And so one of the blogs that we have just written and is about to be published this afternoon is going to be best marketing practices for personal trainers, both online and face-to-face. This blog was kind of outlined maybe about a week ago, and I put the blog outline, which is a rough overview of what I think the blog should say, in the blog outline. She then takes it, she downloads it, and she starts to write the blog. So next you can see that Jade has been tagged as the writer, I have been tagged as the editor, and you can see this was added on the 12th. From there, the content genre is going to be marketing. The photo is going to be the thumbnail or the top of the blog, and you can see I have designed that and put it in there for her to use. From there, the photo status is done because the photo is uploaded and ready to go. I want the blog written by yesterday, which it was, and then from there, I want the publish date to be today, which you can see the status is representative of that. We are ready to publish. So from there, it will be published at the time that we have set, and when she clicks publish, it will be moved to the publish section. Now, the last channel we have here is going to be a few different SOPs that we use to run our business. So here we have our sales, VA, and creative team SOPs. And so I'm not going to go through each one and bore you guys with the details, but regardless, an SOP is a standard operating procedure. And so this is the way I want my business run, and this is the way I manage a remote staffing team and have them understand what jobs need to be done, how do we do them, what are the passwords, what are the logins, what are the steps, what are the procedures that need to be followed to make sure that these tasks are executed flawlessly. Because if you are managing a remote team and you have them doing tasks instead of you, and you could be doing those tasks better than them, well, are you actually winning? Are you actually getting the benefit of having that team? Or are you chasing your own tail, walking around trying to clean up after their messes, and you're actually not buying back any time that you would have if you had just done it yourself the right way the first time? So these SOPs are making sure that my team is held accountable, following operations and utilizing the structures I have given them to make sure that they are working not too hard. Make sure they're getting everything done nice and effective, nice and easy, and getting everything done in the way that our business wants. So these SOPs, if you run a remote business, are super important. And so we have SOPs around our sales team, how to set up their profile, grow their profile, set calls, handing off calls to our closer, how the closer should close those sales, our VA team, how they should track our KPIs, how they should do the admin work, our creative team, how should they track task management, and how should our YouTube videos be published. We have databases and resources on all of those tasks so they are done the same every single time, no matter how many people kind of come in, move away, how many jobs are kind of shared around to lighten the load on particular team members. Every job has an SOP, and therefore it is done the same regardless of who does it, me, an employee, or someone filling in the gaps. Now this is Monday.com, and we couldn't run our business without it. Let me show you now Slack. Now Slack is going to be our internal communication software, and I want you guys to see this is how we use this. So we have a few different channels, and if you're not familiar with Slack, Slack is going to be just like texting someone or emailing someone, except you can set up individual channels that have their own chat about subject specific things. So we have a campfire chat over here on the side that is going to be dedicated to chatting about anything and everything. This is like, how was the footy last night? Happy birthday, Merry Christmas, who's coming to work today? Who's got that task? Who's finished for the day? Our campfire chat is about friendly connectiveness, and this is how we kind of keep morale high inside of our business. The next channel we have over here is for our creative team, and this is where our creative team will talk about our blogs and YouTube channel. The next one is going to be our daily reports, and this is where each of my employees will chime in daily and give me the exact tasks they did today, how many of those tasks they got done, and any problems they had along the way. Our role play channel is for our sales team to practice and do training and role playing situations and scenarios so they can keep their skills sharp and upskill along the way. Our sales team chat is where we can talk about sales being made, questions they have about sales, and protocols that we are developing for our sales team. Under that, we have our direct messages. So myself, Elisa, Danny, JD, Jade, and Patrick can all have an individual communication channel with each other. So Jade has one with me, and she can just talk to me. And I can just talk to Danny. And this keeps certain things that I don't want to annoy the whole team with private, for example, like talking about pay, talking about certain meetings, talking about feedback, things like that can stay private in these direct message channels. So guys, these are Monday.com and Slack, and these two softwares are absolutely critical to me running my business. And so as I said, today is not actionable. Today is not going to help you at all grow your business, but hopefully this was interesting in seeing how I have grown my business to multiple six-figure levels and showed you how I'm now managing a remote team of 6 employees and helping them facilitate their own growth inside of this business as they are helping facilitate mine. This is a super duper cool video that I hope to bring to you guys, and if you like this style of content, let me know and I will be producing more of it. But regardless, I'm about to get back to work, diving in and helping you guys, personal trainers, build better scaling systems, better marketing systems, and a better way to scale your client acquisition. Guys, enjoy, and I'll see you in the next video.